And hello, everybody. Welcome to the 2021 Sweet Caroline Open Grand Slam. We are about to start a quarterfinal between Longoria, the world #1, and the 8th seed, Centellas from Argentina. Centellas is certainly somebody who has made a splash over the last few months and actually the last year or so on tour. But we're about to start the action. Centellas serving at 0-0. And Centellas starting with a winner, third shot. Good serve, return created the setup, and a tough shot to execute. She did it well. And look at that. Make that 2-0, little fist pump from Centellas. I mentioned during our last match, our first quarterfinal of the day, that Centellas is an emotional player. Longoria a little less so. Longoria winning that rally. Centellas had some opportunities. You'll always see what Centellas is thinking as she walks towards the back of the court, supported by her coach here, Carlos Quadri. Longoria supported from afar by Fran Davis. Too good from Longoria. Well, if you're just joining us today, thanks so much. My name's Tim Baghurst as we settle into this second quarterfinal. Earlier, Mendez defeated Salas in 2 straight games. That was an upset of seeding. Not overly surprised. Mendez has been in fine form this weekend. Soft hands from Centellas with the backhand pinch winner. Centellas won every title in the junior divisions at the World Championships. She also won the doubles World Championships in 2018 as a junior. And she's also the current doubles champion from the Supermax Grand Slam in Overland Park, Kansas in December, winning with Mendez. So definitely not overawed. Has played Longoria once before on tour. Longoria won that matchup. But Centellas can shoot the ball. There's no question about that. I watched Centellas as a 17-year-old at the Pan Am Championships representing Bolivia at the time take a game off Longoria. Centellas since moved to Argentina. Wow, Longoria just got that. Longoria is the world champion, world #1, I should say, for a reason. She's very consistent, very athletic, has great footwork, and makes it very difficult to beat her. Also, I should add, very mentally tough. Wow. And she can shoot the ball. Look at that shot. That mental toughness was on display last night as she defeated Lawrence in 2 games. Longoria won the first comfortably, but Lawrence went on a run in the second game and was up 10-3. But Longoria, point by point, clawed her way back to win that second game. And here she is in the quarterfinal. There's a great example of control from Longoria, guiding it down the left side. Centellas, very athletic, covers a lot of court, gets a lot of balls back, but she's going to have to be consistent to compete in this match. 3-2, Longoria leads. Longoria has dominated the tour for many, many years, but some of these players have tested her over the last few tournaments. Vargas is the last player to beat Longoria last year at Virginia Beach in the final.
All right, guys. Hey, so lunch is behind us in Studio 1.
Well, Longoria had her hand up, wanted the replay, and our official Rodriguez allowed play to continue. Three serving two. Thanks to everybody watching. Thanks for sharing the feed as we try to spread racquetball around the social media world. So glad you could join us live. Oh, that's a good rally. That will help Centellas. She held her hand up. She wanted the call. She didn't get it. She played through it. Lots of close play in the middle of the court. Centellas is not overawed by her opponent, that's for sure. She plays with confidence. But that's a loose serve from Centellas. Point for Longoria, 4 serving 2. Soft hands from Longoria, taking the pace off the ball for another .52. Over to my right, Enriquez Mejia has started. That's the other quarterfinal going on. If you're just joining us, Mendez defeated the 3-seed Salas in 2 straight games, playing extremely well this weekend. Centellas wanted a screen, not called. And smart play from Longoria, moving her opponent around the court. Six serving 2. Make that 7. I think we'll see a timeout. Indeed, we will see a timeout taken by the Argentine. We'll take a timeout ourselves. Longoria in control in this first game. Welcome back, everybody, to Game 1. Longoria leading Centellas. Centellas defeated Carla Munoz yesterday. 2 straight games. We're here at the Sports Club in Greenville, South Carolina, the home of the LPRT Hall of Fame. Over to my left is what is becoming the Hall of Fame, along with a screen giving the history of the LPRT, also winners of this tournament, the Sweet Caroline Open. And guess what you'll see on that? You'll see the name Paola Longoria, who has won every year here in singles and doubles. Centellas. Too many ceiling balls from Centellas coming off the back wall. Longoria, that's routine for her. Longoria has never lost on this court. And she's playing in a way that demonstrates why. Slides to the right, short serve. Rare skip from Longoria. Yesterday's skip count, I mentioned yesterday, consistency from Longoria makes her very difficult to beat, and you won't see Longoria skip more than 5 a game, even close games. Again, that second serve needs to be better. Coming off the back wall, allowing Longoria a full swing in her hitting zone. She's too good. Another example. Ceiling ball, difficult serve to return. Centellas went to the ceiling, a little too hard. Ball came off the back wall. Longoria, thanks very much. 3-shot rally, another point. That time the ceiling ball's a little short, but Longoria is just playing outstanding racquetball this morning. Replay, good call. Centellas finally forced Longoria to hit more than 2 shots. Soft hands from Longoria, backhand pinch winner. Frustration starting to build for Centellas. (11) serving 2. Short serve. Another point, another timeout maybe. 12 serving 2. Centellas just ever since the beginning of the match, and there is the timeout. Ever since the beginning of the match, Centellas has been chasing the ball, hasn't been putting the ball down, Longoria, very athletic, covers a lot of court. Can't question her fitness. She's been playing more consistent, putting the ball away, controlling the rallies, and then all of a sudden you see a lopsided score. Lynn Adams, Heather McKay, Michelle Gilman-Gould were inducted into the LPRT Hall of Fame on Thursday night. They're the first three. I want to thank the sports club and everyone here in South Carolina involved in racquetball who have supported the development of the Hall of Fame. Over to my left. If you get a chance, this is a fun tournament across 3 different clubs, requires tremendous organization. And we really enjoy coming here, as do the players, which is why, by the way, we have a huge draw in this tournament. We had the round of 64s begin 8 a.m. yesterday, and we're down to the last 8. I say last 8, but Jessica Parilla, Samantha Salas, well, they're done in singles. Herrera and Mendez are 2 of the 4 semifinalists. Here we go, Longoria serving. What a serve. Textbook drive serve to the left side. Let's take another look. Untouchable by Centellas. See if she does it again. This time to the right. Longoria is playing almost flawless racquetball right now, everyone. If you want to learn how to play quality racquetball, just watch Longoria. 31 years old now, still dominating the sport. And creating errors from Centellas. Just like that, Longoria takes the first 15-2. Well, we know Centellas can play. She's going to have to do better in game 2. We'll be back in 2 minutes as we resume.
I'm Laura Fenton-Cavanda, an elite-level athlete whose career was halted due to pain and osteoarthritis in both of my knees. I was scheduled for bilateral knee replacement when a friend introduced me to regenerative therapy at the Piedmont Comprehensive Pain Management Group. Following my injections, I am happy to say that I am competing at a very high level again. I can confidently recommend, if you don't want to go through a joint replacement or you've got pain in your joints anywhere in your body, that you look into regenerative therapy at the Piedmont Comprehensive Pain Management Group.
Gearbox.
Welcome back, everybody. 2021 Sweet Caroline Open Grand Slam. We saw Longoria dominating game 1, 15-2. Centellas was on the phone with a coach, I'm guessing Felipe Mercado. Fran Davis on the phone with Longoria. Didn't catch what they were saying. Longoria sitting right next to me, but if I was Fran Davis, I think a lot of keep doing what you're doing, which is putting pressure on Centellas, serving very well, executing on the third shot, and what we're seeing is Longoria at her very best, dominating an opponent who could cause an upset. Of course, Centellas, she's got a lot of work to do, and that starts with getting the return of serve in more effectively, forcing Longoria to play defense rather than offense. Right now, Longoria is controlling her serves. Centellas started brightly with a couple of points, but since then hasn't been in the service box very often. It's hard to win points when you're not serving, of course. All right, let's go back to the action. Longoria wants an encroachment. I don't think Centellas crossed that line. It was close. It's hard to see from the left side where our official Rodriguez is standing. Skip serve. Not how Centellas wanted to start her service efforts in game 2. No complaints from Longoria, of course. Both players holding up. We'll have a replay. Set up for Longoria. Passing her way into the first point. Thanks to everybody watching from around the world. Shout out to Ireland watching on, Noel O'Callaghan. Appreciate your support. And all of you watching today. Skip ball Longoria. Just leaning back slightly on that one. 0 serving 1. Just short. Okay, Centellas seems to have settled down a little. 1 serving 1. That's a nice forehand pinch winner. And a point. Two skips in the second game from Longoria. And it's 4-1 all of a sudden. Over to my right, we were just checking. Mejia took the first against Enriquez in a very close first game. Centellas had the opportunity. Longoria went up with an overhead. Fairly uncharacteristic of her, but got away with it. Point for Longoria. Another skip, forehand side, Centellas. Short serve. Centellas, 19 years old, 47% win percentage, so wins almost half of the matches, but we've seen that increase over the last few tournaments. Not quite Centellas. Down the line went Longoria. 4 serving 4. Longoria has been on tour for 18 seasons. 94% win percentage. Got her. Longoria went left. So did Centellas, but it was a Z. Ball going to the right, catching out her opponent. Longoria takes the lead. 5 serving 4. See Longoria, she moves around the service box a little, trying to find the angle she likes most. Centellas likes the backhand. Longoria. Loose ball, opportunity. Good reach from Centellas. But that's just too good from Longoria. 7-4. It was 1 serving 4. 6 points in a row for Longoria. Centellas takes a timeout. We'll take one too. We'll be back in just a moment. Longoria is starting to take command of the second game. She leads 7-4. And that's great hitting from the world number 1. Serving to the right side, and I think Centellas doesn't like that as much as the left, creating the opportunity. 3-shot rally, another point. That time Centellas got to it. Hit it into the side wall, front wall, side out. Centellas needs some free points on her serve. That's a good shot. Can't hit it better than that. 5 serving 8. Centellas certainly not out of this match. Opportunity here. Taken. Point. But that time skipped it. It wasn't a bad idea. Centellas is aggressive. Often that works in her favor. Not quite that time. Side out. Avoidable hinder. Great example on our left camera. Let's take another look. Longoria demonstrating preparedness to hit that shot. Centellas completely in the way. No argument from her.
Hey guys, just remind everybody there's food in Studio 1 right there behind Court 2. Again, guys, if you're not watching the matches, please move into one of the studios or out of the spectator area. You can share the space. Clear the walking paths, please. Make sure they're clear. Hey, if anybody is about to go over to the Simpsonville location, the one on Main Street, can you please come see me?
Great shooting in the middle of the court. Longoria. That's not where you want her. She's too effective. Another point. Starting to pull away 10-6. Centellas, though, is not done. A replay, an unusual bounce in the left corner from the tin that goes up along the left wall. Longoria is asking if it's a second serve. Surely she would know, JT, that it's not a second serve, having played 19 seasons on tour. Replays always result in a restart of the entire rally, which includes a first serve. Soft. Look at how Longoria waited for the ball to come to the height and position she wanted it, and just casually guides it into that left corner. Timeout on the court taken by Centellas before this second game runs away with her. It's 12 serving 6. It's close to being finished. We'll see if Longoria can close it out in just a minute.
I'm Laura Fenton-Cavanda, an elite-level athlete whose career was halted due to pain and osteoarthritis in both of my knees. I was scheduled for bilateral knee replacement when a friend introduced me to regenerative therapy at the Piedmont Comprehensive Pain Management Group. Following my injections, I am happy to say that I am competing at a very high level again. I can confidently recommend, if you don't want to go through a joint replacement or you've got pain in your joints anywhere in your body, that you look into regenerative therapy at the Piedmont Comprehensive Pain Management Group.
And here we go, everybody. Longoria 3 points away from a place in the semifinal. She's used to being there. She's never lost on this court at the Sweet Caroline Open. Ooh, that was close. Longoria has never lost in singles or doubles with multiple partners. Just a reminder, coming up after this, we have doubles for you. We had a round yesterday afternoon. We have more rounds today to get to the final tomorrow. So we'll go to doubles, we'll go to singles later this evening. Hope you stick with us. Skip ball again, Centellas. Too many skips today. Check out the schedule. Check out the matchups. lprtour.com. Just short. Match point number 1 for Longoria. Made what could have been a difficult matchup fairly routine if she can close this out. Starts with a great serve and she'll get an opportunity. Not yet, says Centellas. Longoria skips it. What should have been a routine forehand, side out. Smart shot, taking the pace off at Longoria. Straight down the line, no sidewall, that's so important. Match point number 2. And there it is, ball dying in the back of the court. Longoria claims it, advances to the semifinals in 2 straight, 15-2, 15-6. So that concludes our singles quarterfinals. Of course, we have one more going on over to our right. It's Mejia against Enriquez. Mejia won the first one in a close matchup. I think Enriquez is leading in the second. So just a reminder, we're coming up with doubles next. We will have the doubles quarterfinals. We'll have singles semifinals this evening, as well as doubles semifinals as well. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a few minutes as players warm up. We'll be offering those doubles up. And then, of course, more singles and doubles later. Do stay with us. Hope you're enjoying the action. But on behalf of myself, Tim Baghurst, JTRB, the entire LPRT staff, thanks so much for watching.